Packers won in overtime. Then we are going to do 5-minute quarters. So that time I found out it was like an hour long. In Washington, it is going to be raining a little bit. Guys, so I'm just doing random teams against random teams in this. So guys, I'm the host, Nicole. Hey everybody, welcome to Hampton Sports. So today we are gonna be playing. We are going to host Redskins versus Panthers. I know you guys are all going for Redskins because they're at home, and it is raining here.
Well, the rain is not going away, Coach. In fact, it's beginning to actually pick up.
And the players are running out the tunnels to become. We don't know who's going to win. We don't know who's going to lose. They're both really good teams. So, in real life,
they are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Washington Redskins. With you from the booth, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. CDR matchup here. A couple of teams last year that were really pretty similar. Both under 500, both missed the playoffs, and they both think that they can turn things around in 2019.
Yeah, how about 2018, though? A case of the haves and the have-nots. In 16-game seasons in the NFL, for the first time last year, no one finished 8-8.
So Redskins getting the ball, start off the game.
Sports, turnarounds can take 3, 4, 5 years. In football, it could just be a few months.
This is gonna be a good game between the Panthers and the
Seems like
Redskins.
We were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense led by their new quarterback, Case Keenum. Keenum, a guy who's seen his fair share of highs and lows in this game. The high likely his 22 touchdown season for the Vikings in 2017. And the low probably being traded by Denver
down behind the line,
which is
a loss of 1. So guys, last game.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Last game, Bears and Packers. Week 1.
On second down?
It changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here.
Touchdown.
Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now
Case Keenum drop back pass, and it is incomplete, trying to hit
bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And a quick look at Washington's offense.
The number 4 overall pick in the 2010 draft is left tackle Trent Williams, and oftentimes we talk about a guy of his potential and say just plug him in at left tackle for the next 10 years, but rarely does that work out. In this case, it's been spot on. A 7-time Pro Bowler, he patrols the blind side of all of his quarterbacks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Keenum got back to pass. He throws incomplete, knocked down. Knocked down by Panthers.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Away. I'm not going to be saying
so on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Panthers.
Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore.
Panthers almost blocked it.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right
at the 20-yard line. By DJ Moore.
So a change of possession here
on the field.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in
this might
at
be
varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So right now, here, nobody's winning. It's tied 0-0. I'm expecting for the Panthers to win.
On second down, McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey.
So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards. Makes it 3rd and 7 down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I don't know who chose those. 3rd and 7, Cam Newton. Shotgun.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Christian McCaffrey for the first down. And he is hit.
This one across the 35.
Then he is stopped at the 35.
The Panthers have a first down.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He gets away from one.
Next week's game is going to
gets him
be
to the 42. And here now the offense for Carolina.
And what a workhorse is Christian McCaffrey, the running back for the Carolina Panthers, who led his team in rushing and receiving yardage in 2018 and was also the team's leading scorer. How about this? Set an NFL record for catches for a running back with 107. So for an encore, he just wants to get his team back to the playoffs in 2019.
Newton and Olsen here with a connection.
I'll be right back. I know I shouldn't be doing this during a video, but it's fine. I'm making a schedule, so yeah. Packer 1. Whoever wins will go against the Packers next week. So today, you guys are doing 2 games.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Start.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. McCaffrey following the penalty. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. And here's the Redskin defense.
At corner is Josh Norman. I would think he'd want to quibble a little bit. Actually, you know, Josh would have a full discussion with the metrics people who say that maybe he's not the elite lockdown corner he thinks he is. He would say, ask all the receivers in the NFC East. They would think differently because a day against Josh Norman is a very difficult day for any receiver.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton, and that's caught. It's Hogan. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
I'm calling the hit. And open up 3rd and 12.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. But he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 18.
Here's Hogan.
How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
2nd and 2.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go. Watch the run.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
And
he'll
he's
get
stuck
blown
behind
up
the
the
run
line of
for a loss
scrimmage.
of
Back
4.
at the 6.
No,
It's a
we're not
4-yard loss. Really sets them back now for 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try the air now with Newton.
And he runs it in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers.
And they take the lead in the 2nd
And they're
quarter.
able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score.
That was a good play. We will have 2 games every Sunday and Saturday.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Actually,
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too long. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Keenum now on first down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
How much time? 3 minutes in the second quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Keenum. And this one complete to Reed. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
3rd and 4.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Complete. Richardson has it.
Ooh.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
He's laid out.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
Tackles are
always
going
a
to
tough
the
call.
next
Maybe a little too
one.
long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Packers are going to the next round.
On first down, Keenum. And this is taken in for
And
the
it is a
Redskins
touchdown by the Redskins.
Paul Richardson.
Richardson
There to make the
Jr.
grab.
for a
As they're
really
now
good
on the
touchdown.
board here in the first
Extra
half.
point to tie the football game. Yeah, this is exactly what happened last game. Last game against the Bears and Packers. That's the exact route for the game winner. That was the exact route. That was the exact route. If you didn't see that game, go check it out. It's the exact route.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown.
We have to get so we are going to start.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Carolina's offense takes the field, and if you dive deep into what they've done so far this year, Charles, it's pretty interesting because they had the first 2 games at home. They lost to the Rams and the Bucs, and they go on the road. And granted, maybe not the 2 best teams in the NFL, but they win them both against Arizona and then Houston to get to 2-2.
And I think the Houston one was significant because Houston was leading the AFC South and the defending champions in the AFC South division. So to go on the road and get that win with Kyle Allen as your quarterback, I think that's huge, but we're not giving enough attention to the defense.
Behind the line of
Christian McCaffrey is leading the league in rushing by yard over Dalvin Cook right now. But defensively, they're 5th in the league total defense. And they're tied for first with New England in sacks with 18. Super Mario Addison with 5.5. And how about the rookie first-rounder out of Florida State, Brian Burns, 2.5 sacks himself.
And they'll look to keep it going. Up next, they host Jacksonville to try to get to 3-2. To throw again on 2nd down.
And throws to Olsen. It is caught.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts
at the 41.
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to
Carolina
go in
has
this first half.
102 offensive yards so far in this game. I hope we don't get overtime like we did last game.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll buy some time.
He looks like he's running it.
And he'll avoid the tackle there on the slide.
At the
Panthers
the game of 5. 31 seconds left in the game. Carolina uses the timeout. I don't know why. Probably because they really want to get a touchdown here late in the second quarter.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, they'll drop it off to
Christian
McCaffrey.
And then what a hit by.
And they're going to have another first down here as the
last time out by Carolina Panthers.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's see if the Panthers are going to throw it or run it on this game. On this play.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
He throws. McCaffrey. And he is stopped.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And that will lead us to the second half. That'll lead us to the second half.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
These are the highlights. Not much highlights. That was an insane pass.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And we are ready to come back in the game.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
He's running, and he gets hit.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what
hand
they
off
have
to
dialed
Christian
up.
McCaffrey, and he makes
Give the tackle
a
there to
2-yard
Josh
gain.
Norman.
Second and 8,
unable to put up the numbers
and
he's
he
used to
goes to
producing.
the
But with a guy like
29-yard
him,
line.
you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd and 8.
They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of
They
continuing here
have
in
to
the third
pass.
quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 3rd down, Newton.
It's intercepted.
Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl
And this is the
safety, breaks through the
third pick actually we saw so far
now
in
as he
the
brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The third pick we saw.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
In this game.
And not the tone they wanted to set. That's
And
the
that
equivalent
was
of running out the
really
wrong
good
door
catch.
and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They've got great field position, obviously, to start this drive. Tie game, do you maybe go a little riskier here with that great field position?
I think some guys look at it and say, let's go. Be aggressive. Be bold. Let's get it downfield right now. Other guys will look at it and say, you know something? I think we're in a position to get 3 points if we don't make any big mistakes. Run our offense, get in that spot, and see if you get the 3, and hopefully maybe even more.
Either way, I bet they're happy to have options.
And that is a
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case,
1st and goal at the 4-yard line for the Washington
Get the defensive
Redskins.
back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
They'll run with
Adrian Peterson with the run. Washington Redskins are winning.
Washington
13-7.
taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Redskins have taken the lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
And it is
And he's got
good.
it. It's now a
4-yard
14-7 ball game.
touchdown by Adrian Peterson.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one to around the 33.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Christian McCaffrey. That's one of his biggest rushers in this game.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, and he gets
three as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Cam Newton
So
under center,
36 now, 1st and 10.
Cam Newton back to pass. He goes. He's running.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
In the shotgun.
From the gun, here's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
6-yard line at the 40.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Under center, Cam Newton is. Goes in motion.
Here's
McCaffrey.
And he's got
He
some
goes
space here.
in his tackle
But
at
not
24.
before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
This is a new series.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Newton on first down.
He's throwing incompletion.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back.
2nd and 10 at the 24.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Newton.
He runs with
McCaffrey, and he is stuffed
but nothing there.
Not behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
At the 24-yard line. 12 second cut and shy of, and that will bring us
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And that will bring us to the 4th.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL
Redskins are
on
winning.
EA Sports.
14-7.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Newton.
And it is incomplete. Carolina will have to go for 3, and they will still be losing by a touchdown.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3, but I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. But, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been They didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
This guy, I would say a one possession game.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On play action, now Keenum. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Keenum now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yeah, it looks like a tight end.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To Thompson on the draw. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
The Washington Redskins to the victory.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And that guy, he caught it for it.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Timeout. 3rd and 3. That reception was a similar game. See who goes against who.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
It's not over yet.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Geis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good.
It looks like the Redskins are going against the Packers.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
He gets it to the 34-yard line on the kick return.
Here's 1st and 10.
And Cam Newton
back to throw.
Back pass to pass. And it's intercepted. It's by Josh Norman. He's running. And he's tackled at the 50-yard line. And that just sealed the win for the Washington Redskins. That sealed the win for the Washington Redskins. What a kick by Josh Norman. Look at all the tips. Then he catches it.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they
and
come up
looks
1st
like
and 10.
Case Keenum just led them their
to his
team.
knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game.
Peace, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for watching Epic Sports. And we will see you in next week.
Just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire
second. We'll actually on Friday.